What the fuck's going on, guys? Welcome back to fire fucking video. Look, real quick before we get into the video, run the B-roll and play whatever game I'm playing at the moment. One, I'm sorry if you hear a crying bitch ass kid. I do live in an apartment complex, and there's a crying bitch ass kid outside. Our lease is up in May. I cannot fucking wait till that day. It's so perfect that it rhymes. We're gonna either get a house, or I think we're gonna get a house. We're not living in another apartment. I will be homeless before I live in another apartment. It'll actually still probably be a better sound studio for my YouTube setup than this apartment complex, or any apartment complex for that matter. So I'm sorry about the bitch ass kid if you hear him. Don't know why they're not inside yet, putting a band-aid on their scratches, but as always, I'm gonna go ahead and get high real quick. Don't do drugs, guys. Just watch me do them instead. Your life's gonna be a whole lot better. Your lungs will thank you later. This goes out to that bitch ass kid. I hope you fucking get taken inside soon. Like, bro, you've been crying for like 5 minutes straight and you're still crying. Like, why have your parents not taken you inside, poured the alcohol on you? You know, it's gonna hurt like a bitch, but clean it up, you know, clean yourself up and put a band-aid on you and put on SpongeBob or something. Like, why are you still crying? I'm sorry. This goes out to you, bro. Like, I feel bad for you. I'm away with my girlfriend. Anyways, like I said, don't do drugs, guys. Let's finally smoke this thing so we can get into the video. I never take breaks. It's recording, just so you know. No. I'm recording an intro. And without further ado, let's get the fuck right into it. Alright! This is gonna be real quick because, like I said, there's a bitch ass crying kid outside. My lady just got home, so now I'm gonna spend some time with her. And then also, usually I make a few notes, or at least think about these more before I make this, but this was kind of spontaneous because I thought about it this morning when I went on a run. This goes out to everybody who's in high school right now, okay? Or anybody who's just younger in general. When I was younger and like I kind of realized that weed was becoming a problem, I would talk to my friends about it, and we all spoke English, okay? Nobody spoke another language. Spanish, Italian, French. There's like thousands of languages, right? Nobody spoke a foreign language to me. I speak English only, and they spoke English, to my knowledge. But when I started talking about, oh, I feel like I'm addicted to weed, like I can't put it down, it was like I was talking to a literal fucking alien, bro. All of a sudden, the friends that I had and knew and spent time with, just like, it was like, bro, it was like I was talking to an alien. Here and there, towards as like we got older, they'd be like, yo, bro, you're low-key kind of right. A couple of friends said that. Majority, no. They said that it's just in my head, whatever, yada yada. Classic thing that you see in a YouTube comment section on a video titled like, I quit weed for 30 days and I'm never going back. And then all the comments say like, bro, it's just in your head. I smoke weed and I make $100K a year, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, right? That's what all the comments say. Little do you know, we all know or give a fuck, and no one gives a fuck what they actually do or make. They probably don't make that, all right? But we don't give a fuck anyways. Point is, now that I'm older, right? That was when I was a kid in high school. But now that I'm older and 22 and paying rent, I don't only still have a weed addiction. I can't put down the za. I was going to join the Air Force and I can't put down the za. I put it down for 6 months, but then I relapsed on hard drugs because now I have a real drug addiction. Which, of course, doesn't happen to everybody, but a lot of those friends probably still have that weed addiction. I don't know. I haven't hung out with them in years. Don't know what they're doing, but I don't know. I mean, I'm personally doing kind of the same thing. I've had a job since I was 15, been smoking weed since I was 15, And nothing's changed since I started smoking the za. So I've been thinking of putting the za down, actually. I know I just smoked it in the start of this video, but I've been thinking every single time that I put the za down, I feel like I'm the happiest, and I also remember the most of my life. Like, low-key, this shit causes, like, Dory memory loss, bro, because, like, I serve tables, and if I smoke the wax pen, bro, it's raps. I have to write every single thing down, like, even if they ask me for a refill of Coke, and I can grab their cup and go refill it, but I'm chopped, so I'm like, bro, hold on, wait, let me write that down real quick. Like, wait, hold on, wait, let me grab your Coke. You know what I mean? Like, now I'm chopped, and I can't think clear. I feel like when I'm chopped, I can't even look people in the eye that I love, like my girlfriend, you know? Like, usually I'm, like, pretty good with eye contact, but when I get high, I feel like everyone knows that I'm high, and then I'm insecure about that fact. And then I'm not acting myself, I feel like. And I don't know, it just makes me anxious lately. And then I think back to high school, and it's always kind of made me anxious. That's why it made me the quiet kid, and I didn't know what to do in social situations, even though I was usually pretty gifted at that. I was pretty good at social situations. I was pretty good at making friends. And then I found the za, and then I just, like, became this weird kid. And now I'm just this weird 22-year-old. But I've gone through, like I said, like 6 months period, 8 month periods of stopping the za here and there, because I obviously have thoughts of, damn, maybe I'm not at my full potential. And I know what you guys are going to say in the comments. Oh, well, it's all about moderation, which I agree. But for me and myself, and for probably a lot of you, if you're watching this video and have a drug problem, you have an addictive personality, and you, which, like, it's not even a personality trait. It's like a chemical imbalance. Like, it's your brain chemistry, bro. Like, it is not you or your personality. You can't change your brain. But you can change your setting, the friends you hang out with, the things you watch, the friends you have on Snapchat, aka plugs, you know, shit like that. You can change your setting. But you can't change your fucking brain chemistry. And if you get easily addicted to things, you can't change that. That is your brain chemistry. Like, you can't change that. That started probably at an early age. Maybe it just is what it is. Like, you know, like, there's not much you can do except get some fucking exercise, get some sunlight, maybe journal, sit down and meditate for 10 minutes, read a book, probably don't do drugs, you know? Get addicted to good things, because your brain is chemically imbalanced. You know, it'll get addicted to other things if you let it. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that now that I'm older and I pay rent and I don't get to keep all my money, them drugs aren't sounding as great every single time that I bought them and relapsed recently, and I've relapsed less and less. However, I was not a dumb kid. I was the smartest one in the room, actually. Like I said, only a few friends as we got older started to say, you know what, bro, maybe you're kind of right. Like, I know one of my friends, closer friends, he was like, dude, yeah, you're right. We talked about it. And I know a few of my other friends, like, who are more close to me, you know, definitely. But yeah, I thought I was stupid as a kid, but I was the smartest one in the room. That's what I wanted to say. So if you're younger and you're feeling that way, you're not dumb, bro. You're actually the smartest one in the room. Put down the za, get new friends if you don't feel heard, and find some people who are more like-minded, because that's who's going to make you grow. You know the good old saying, show me who you are, show me your friends, or whatever. Or show me who you are, or to show me who you are, I'll just show you all your friends, or however it goes. You know what I'm saying. Whatever those bitch-ass teachers used to say back in the day. Back in my day. I'm unk now, bro. But hey, look, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment. It lets me know, as well as this YouTube algorithm know. Not a lot of people watch this. So yeah, I appreciate it. Have a good day, night, whenever you're watching this. And this also applies to anybody who's getting older like me. I'm only 22. I said I'm getting older, but my fucking frontal cortex isn't even fully developed, or whatever. My frontal lobe isn't even fully developed yet. My bad. The prefrontal cortex. What is that? Your decision making? I don't fucking know. there's so many parts of the human brain, guys. Like I said, you can't change your human brain, the one that's in your body, just your body. So if you get easily addicted to drugs and you notice it's hard for you to put drugs down, that's not you being stupid. That's you being self-aware and realizing, hey, it's hard for me to put this down. Yeah, sorry, but drug addiction makes you not really think that clear. You know, like, yeah, dude, yeah, this is hard to put down. I should probably put it down. But, you know, drug addiction will make it seem like putting it down is losing something. It's been a long time for me to kind of accept what addiction is. It's just an imbalance. Your brain finds a pattern of coping, probably. You probably use these things for emotions. You probably use these things for stress. You use these things for internal feelings, and then it causes like a lot of insecurities, yada yada. And then as well as if you get into harder drugs, it causes a lot of physical problems. And then, you know, if you're already chemically imbalanced, you're just going to get dependent on this. Your brain gets dependent on it. Not just you as a person. Like, you as a person, yeah, like, it's a habit, but it's only a habit because your brain chemistry is that way, if that makes sense. Like, just fucking put down the drugs, guys. I'm high as fuck. Maybe I should just put down the drugs. Have a good night, day, whenever you're watching. See ya.